Hello, social media. Welcome to Lakitatsharpe's famous inspirational mini. I am so happy that you have decided to join me on today. So I welcome you. So thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. Hi, you guys. So happy that you are here on today. Check out my books over at Amazon.com. Head over to my website for more inspiration. And also, if you want me to coach you during this hour, feel free to reach out to me. If you want to support the ministry and donate to the ministry, I thank you so much for your beautiful donation. I thank you for all. Well, anyway, let's get going, shall we? We're going to talk about managing multiple things. We're going to talk about managing multiple things in your life. Now, how can I start? Now, let's talk about managing credit cards. How many of you have, I've been there, how many of you have taken on so many credit cards that, you know, you was like, I don't even want to manage this anymore because I have taken on too much, you know, and, you know, you have taken on too much. You know, some of you, you know, you may be managing multiple women. You may be managing multiple women at one time. That's not funny, but you may be managing multiple women at one time. You're managing too many women, too many men. You're managing, and you know, you're managing too many. Okay, and you may have many houses and cars you have taken on. Now you're managing too much. You're managing too many, and now you realize this is too much for you. Whatever it is, you are managing a lot, and it has gotten too much for you. That it has taken so much of your energy. Managing multiple jobs. You have multiple jobs, and it's just too much for you to manage. I'm here to say to you, the more you add into your life, the more that you add in, the more that you bring in into your life, is the more that you have to manage. The more you take on, the more energy you have to put in to maintain friendships. Oh, I feel like this is going to be a good video. You have to, more friends you take on, the more friends you take on, the more you gotta nurture those friendships, and you have to nurture all the friendships. You know, with everything, you have to nurture it. Things are going to, if you have multiple women, multiple men that you got in your life, and you know, you might be managing a wife, you're managing a girlfriend on the side, you're managing all these different women and these different men or whatever like that, and you realize it's taking all of your energy, and it's just too much for you to keep up with all these different women and all these different men, all these different relationships. It's too much for you. Now, I want to say to you guys is that, you know, first of all, I hope you guys choose right. Choose right and do right. Do what's right. First of all, do what's right. Even when it's hard, do what's right. All right. And then I want to say to you guys as well is that, remember, when you're adding on a new baby, yes, even children, how could I forget that? Even kids, when you're managing children, some of you guys just have babies and you just have them. No offense. I'm sorry, but I got to speak reality to you, not trying to fuss at you. But you have multiple kids and you're struggling with the one you have. You're struggling with the two you have. Not knowing that it costs to have kids. It costs a lot of money, you know, and they got to get fed. You know, it's hard, you know, if it's just you and you got to feed yourself. You know, you got one person and you got to add on 2, you got to add on 3, you got to add on 4, you got to add on 5. You have to think, before I add on this new thing, how is this factoring into my life? How is this going to add into my life? Can I afford this thing? Can I afford this thing comfortably without having to get assistance? Or no, I'm not trying to, because I've been there before as well. So trust me, I'm not coming down on you. I'm trying to help you so that you can get into, so you can get better, and not cause you any stress, and that it won't, that your life can be even better. So then the next decision you make, you can think with wisdom. You can think, first of all, whatever you're deciding to do in your life, I want you to ask God to give you wisdom from this day forward. Give you wisdom. Should I have kids or not? Should I have more kids or not? Give me wisdom. Give you wisdom. Do I need to take on any more credit cards? Can I handle any more credit cards? Do I need, give me wisdom. Do I need another mortgage to take care of? Do I even need another car when there's nothing even wrong with the car that I have? And I just want, do I even need this? Do I need these extra things when I can just work and take care of what I have? I can take care of, or I can take care of, the one wife I have, the one husband I have, and I can work into, and manage that so that it can grow to be a good relationship, so that it can grow to be a great thing by me nurturing it, by me having patience with it, by me doing what's right, by me sticking to it, by me being patient, by me not giving up. You got to think about all these things in the factor instead of going here, instead of going there, instead of going everywhere, or whatever like that. Or you just haven't figured it out yet. Ask God to help you figure it out. Maybe you haven't figured it out yet in life, and you're still figuring it out in life. I can say that I've been there, just to talk to you guys a little bit. I've been there. It was a time in my life that, I wasn't, knowing what I want. I always know what I want, pretty much, but some things I did have some struggles with, of knowing, in this particular area, I was still kind of figuring it out, because I had still kind of unsure, or just still having problems with, self-control in that area. Oh God, I'm so happy that we're talking about this right now. But self-control, that's something that I had to master. I had to master self-control. That's like a big issue that I had to master, which some of you may not be, haven't mastered yet. You haven't mastered yet. So I ask you to ask God for wisdom, and ask Him to help you master self-control. Maybe there are still lessons that you have to learn. You're still figuring it out. And I hope that you will get to where God wants you to be. Well, anyway, I thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for staying tuned. Remember, check out the other videos. Remember that we are the chosen ones. We do right. We live right. We are right. We make a lot of mistakes, but we continue to push forward. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.